Okay, time for day 12. Got a nice heart-to-heart with Alma. Jill seems to have calmed down a little bit, so that's pretty good. Your account has been charged $8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Jill's power didn't get cut. It gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. Have a nice day. Click to dismiss the message. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Meow. Is there anything I can buy? I bought everything, didn't I? I did. Okay. Alright. Apparently, so, in looking up, like, how to get the endings and like, making sure that I find, like, all the important shit, there are 3 secret clients you can get based on when you make a secret drink that you can't learn about how to make unless you play another video game entirely, and that game is Read Only Memories 2064, which this character is from. I will probably attempt to play that at some point in the future. I've had that game for a while. The soundtrack is pretty great. It's done by Too Mellow, who I enjoy his tracks. Yeah, I maybe give that a shot. Anyway, let's go through the pre-work routine here. Grand Slam Fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product in my opinion. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's gonna face Yusuke at the Dome show. Ugh. Why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. His American Kid actually moves much unlike your indie darling? Oh my god, this game came out in 2016. And this is like the discourse around the WWE around that time. Like, you could say 66 American Kid is just John Cena, and the Great DK would be like CM Punk. At the time. Now, actually CM Punk pushed merch, but you know, he wasn't marketable, I guess. I don't know the specifics. I was very not into wrestling, but like was ancillarily so, and have friends that have been into it, and I don't know, I see the parallels there just in some of the discourse that I saw, and I find it interesting. I want to marry Yusuke, who's hyped for the women's championship. That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good. Just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. All right, and then they close the thread out. Yeah. While it is scripted, that is correct. It is far from fake. All right, this is me going on a pro-professional wrestling rant of sorts. Yes. What happens in the match is scripted. The winner is known in advance. And like, but that's not important. That's not what people care about. Also, you can't say it's fake when it's not fake that these giants among men and women are like throwing their bodies around, slamming into this plywood mat, 360 nights a year, because literally they're out and about all the time. They sure, there's a big event every month, and there's like 1 to 2 shows per week that are broadcast on television, but they're still doing house shows throughout the year, every day of the week, essentially. Don't say it's fake, because it's not fake. If you have problems with the fact that it's scripted, say it's scripted. Say, oh, well, the outcome doesn't matter because it's already known. It's like, who cares? The fun is in being with the crowd and kind of hyping that shit up. I don't know. If you've never really given a shit about wrestling, professional wrestling, sports entertainment, like, go into it with no expectations. Go into it with your low-ass expectations and just be like, I'm going to watch this to see what it is. And you will find some of the most entertaining garbage soap opera bullshit you can find. It's so professional wrestling is so entertaining. and not for the sport of it. It's just entertaining because it's entertaining. Enough of that though. It's not important. Lil, I'm receiving mysterious messages update. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? Laughs. You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. White noise intensifies. End of transmission. Developing. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The hell? Oh, wait, hold on. Spooky. Or a made-up story. It could be a made-up story. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just realized their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. Total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests of the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future. We can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. I wonder if she's among those 80. Probably. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. Oh shit. Classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Julianne, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. Show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Is that a tear in your eye? Meow. No. Sure it's not. Anything new from Kiramiki? Nope. Alright. Time put forth a little bit more effort into this. Alright. I can do it. Need to stay back a little ways. It's easier to get my shots off. Hit. Nope. Do 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 do. At first, I was like, this song kind of a bop, but also like, I don't need to hear it anymore. And now I'm like, yeah, sign me up. This is a hell of a bop. Let's just go. Fuck. God damn it. Like, it reminds me of a slower turbo tunnel from one more. The slower turbo tunnel from Battletoads. In that, like, once it gets to the later portions, it's all about, hey, can I just dodge the bullets? Like, it doesn't matter if I kill the things. There's no points on screen, so I have like no idea if I'm getting points or like what even is the point of this PC 98 wannabe of a game. Should have put scan lines on for this. That's okay. day 11, and it's day 12. Day 12, whatever. I don't remember what day it is. No, it's Christmas Eve, so hey, Merry Christmas. Shit. Merry Mega Christmas, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know what the point of this game is, other than to like survive. They didn't put us. They didn't. Why does this shmup not have a story? All the best shmups have stories that make zero sense and are veiled, very thinly veiled motivations for why you're doing what you're doing, especially if it is like the thing that's shooting is like a magical girl, a la Death Smiles or like any of the Toho games. This is considerably tame compared to those, but you know. Also, fun little fact about me personally, I have a strange fascination with shmups. Like, I love shmups. I think shmups are great. They're like some of the purest video games to me in terms of like the video game medium. It's all about high scores. It's all about just, you know, really basic stuff. You just fucking look at these dodges. Oh, fuck. The objective is really just, you know, shoot all the shit on screen, which it's just fucking video games to me, baby. And like most shmups have some of the best fucking soundtracks in video game. And God damn it, in video gamedom. But I'm as you can see, and has been evidence this entire time I've been trying to do, you know, the Julianne stuff. I'm complete ass at shmups. But I love them. I love them. They're not something I'm going to devote my time to in any fashion, outside of, you know, the occasional playing here and there. But I love shmups. More for the aesthetic appeal and everything about them than to actually play them. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to work. Saturday, December 24th. It's Christmas Eve. Good evening. Ooh, wrestling's on TV. Aha! Hey, Jill. How you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. Oh, that's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty. Buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, might as well get more variety. Besides, this kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like. More the merrier. Could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. Well, that's true. Still, be in my I'll be in my office. Tell me should anything arise. All right. You know what? I'm fine with the music choices that I actually. You know what? Here. Change this up. Change this up. Change this up. I want you. I want you. I want. Actually, no. Hold on. I don't want you. I want you. I want Troubling News. We'll go Uemeto and JC Eltons. I like JC Eltons a lot. Nothing from there. Neo Avatar's fun. A Renee's fun. Through the Storm and Snowfall. Reminiscence. Neon District. And Karmachine Dream. Alright, here we go. How to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Va... Oh. BTC bar. Excuse me. You know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on. Let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right. You see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? Brandtini, please. Right. Girl asked for Brantini. The Lilum freaks me out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You getting a big one? Shit. God damn it. Fuck you, Bronson Extract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ. 2 Karma Trains. There we go. All aged and mixed. Good god damn. All right, here you go. Thanks. It's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, actually, I'm cosplaying, so call me Bella for the time being. And your Lilum friend is Sentia. Oh, I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Y2K Bartender? Actually, I have. I've played it. It's okay. That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we get lost on the way. Wait, did Y2K come out before this? I know it looks like Yick, and I called it Yick for a long time, but then I played it and was like, oh, it's Y2K. It's a postmodern RPG. It's interesting. I didn't get very far into it, but I would recommend it. It's usually not that expensive, and it's interesting to say the least. It also has a really like cool aesthetic. That's why I bought it. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? Get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Lola asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out. She's seeing Anna, which I don't know anything about Anna, because I didn't play that. I believe a good chunk of that actually takes place after the game. So I'll probably play that as like a follow-up bonus type thing. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3. It's a normal size 1, 2, 3. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously, though. Did you leave your friend outside like that? Be fine. I started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh, shit. Boss! Dee Dee! R&B! I'm coming. You see, Dee Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be it. You should go check on him, though. Right, thanks again for the directions. Please, come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform. Oh, I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, hey, honey. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilum just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, Sugar Rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a Sugar Rush, but hasn't she told me that about a drink that cheers her up? Oh shit, what was it? Oh fuck. Like I wanna like I've already seen. Fuck, I don't remember what it was. I've already gotten her ending though, so it's not like that important. I'll give her a Sugar Rush just because that's what she wanted. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, One sugar rush. Thanks. Seeing her down is so weird. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But Hug Night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. Oh, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. You want to know more about it? You want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad. That's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you Willem really understand death? Sorta. Kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? Well, we can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. You can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. How could these laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. Her statement prior about people ascribing by certain things written in some old book, it's a shot at religion if I ever saw it. They were reduced versions of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Oh, you're a nerd. Who's talking? Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment's very comfy, you know. It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What's his name again? 4. Why 4? Figured if he ever got lost. At least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! Happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A little kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure. Let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's go with a blue fairy. All right. Blue fairy for Dorothy. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here. Why do they call it a blue fairy? Is it because of Pinocchio? I believe the name is based off absinthe, which some call the green fairy. First versions of the drink were described as sweeter absinthe. Sadly, they had to fix the formula because people were turning green. Not blue? A bluish green. You seem to have cheered up a little bit there. Yeah, talking to you always helps me get my mind off things. Man, there's something I've wondered for a while now. What kind of friends do you have? I mean, are they in your same line of work or friends? Aside from you? Thank you. Well, there's Lawrence. That vending machine is a lot of fun to be with. Once you get past his quirkiness, that is. I've also met a lot of nice people working in the street. From the top of my head, I can think about Nightingale, another Lilum. He changed himself to have fur and a more wolf-like face. He's also a pretty good pianist.
He plays in a jazz band on the weekend. There's also Nadira, a drag queen and the owner of a club I've been invited to a few times. She has an animal shelter on the side. I help her with it occasionally. Oh, there's also Sister Clementine, a nun for an orphanage. I go there sometimes and play with the kids.
Whoa, something I didn't expect to hear.
I also almost got adopted once. I was flattered, but it was weird. Oh, and it turns out I already know your boss. Some years ago,
She what? What?
I said too much. My confidentiality and all that.
Ahem. Well, enough tangents. Why are you gloomy in the first place?
Gloomy?
When you came in, I don't know if gloomy is the right word, but you were pretty quiet at the very least. Knowing how you normally are, it's pretty weird.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just had one too many things going on in my mind. I wasn't gloomy or anything, more like distracted, really. Well, I think I'll go now. Thanks for lending me an ear, honey.
My boss told you about the party tomorrow, right?
Yep, I wouldn't dare miss that.
Okay then.
All right then, see you tomorrow.
Luck.
Thanks.
And that's that. Boss, I'll be taking my break.
All right.
I forgot that this game gets kind of heavy in certain parts. But, I mean, that's fine. It should. I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed it as much as I did on my initial playthrough. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Nope, keeping it. Back. Am I missing something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year. No, not really. All right. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, I say. Good evening, Jill. How you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. Scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Yeah, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested talking with him. Or taking me with him. Taking him with me. Yes, I got those words right. Ah, I see. Can I get you? Something cold? Sure. Something cold for say. There we go. 2, 2, 2. Oh, we'll double it up. We'll get her a big one. Oh, I think I've given her one of these before when she asked for something cold. That's fine. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Oh, sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I
I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child.
She got a girl boss it, man.
Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big.
Interesting.
You like parties, Jill?
I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I don't mind going to them.
I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say. That and, I'm not one to wear dresses, you know.
You're not?
I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. I'm too, crazy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress.
In years since I last wore one, I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that.
We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own.
That's, hard to imagine.
Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size.
Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact.
Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although, I guess comparisons are useless here. They really help with complexes.
Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those,
Drills?
They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest.
She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery?
She also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than her mom. You get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
Not really. I've been self-conscious about my height. Although, it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you?
Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that.
You're fine. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
You have something non-alcoholic?
I do. Give me a sec. Sugar Rush it is. Actually, hold on. Sparkle Star? Sparkle Star. You. Here.
Thanks.
You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you?
It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself?
That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of.
There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it.
Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing tonight, right now. If you ever throw something like that, again, you let me know, you hear?
Sure.
Hey, Say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
No. I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all?
To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it.
Oh.
But I'm alive. I learned something after the hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. It's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party.
Please, come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective.
Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
Right. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Possible.
Perhaps something manly.
Pile driver?
Bitter manly, nope.
Suplex.
Bitter manly, but nope.
Mars blast. Spicy, manly, strong. There we go. 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Uno.
4. 1, 2. Blend that shit. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. I think I've read that like 7 times already. Mars blast. Here you go.
Yes, that'll do.
So, what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area.
Kind of work.
Tracking someone. A gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something.
I am tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did. The guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though. There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer.
Hey, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay then, wait. Soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? Quite talkative. They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without these walls.
Well, alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from Kanyavania. Or Kanyavania.
Kanyavania. Really? Okay.
His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachine. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes the reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since.
Could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
Let's see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. Cobalt velvet. Deuce. 4, 5. I'm making a big one. He seems to be in good spirits today. I'm all about promoting good spirit. Ooh, wait a minute. I read that wrong. Nope. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All on the rocks. And get the fuck out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck you, Bronson Extract. Flannergid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Will I ever make this drink correctly the first time? The answer is probably not. Here you go.
Oh, you actually did it.
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No.
So, what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time.
He told me he wanted to see her again. One last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message.
You could have been lying.
Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like to not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's all right.
You do?
I have a daughter. She's about your age. She was a teen, we had a big fight, and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but I started getting worried and went out to find her. Couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody'd seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. Finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. Well, yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand.
So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. The girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening.
Well, what will you do when you find her?
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, gotta go back to work before her trail goes cold.
Please, come again. You done?
Yeah.
Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. Having a party after all. All right. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Oh, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit. I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. All right, cool. All right. Total earnings, $32,000. I think that's total earnings so far throughout this game, this playthrough, which is nice. Drinks total, 1,700. No mistakes made. Hell yeah. Commission 30%. Today's payment, $522. Tips, $250. Flawless service bonus, damn right, $500. I know the small party is what you needed. Thanks, boss, $300. Total transfer, $1,572. $1,572, not 72 cents. Where did I get the 50 cents? You know what? I got that 50 cents because I fucked up stupid Virgilio's number 17 drink. I should have just given him a sugar rush with 17. Fucking, I'm still mad about that.